breaking stigmas of not trading, not your session, of not trading news, of not trading before FOMC. Losing, break even, win. So you have a 66% chance every single day when you come in, and then it's up to you to push the edge into your favor, right? Which is the EQ setup or a turtle soup. This is the EQ setup that I break down and teach you guys consistently, right? This is what. What up, YouTube? I'm back. And you guys are probably like, yo, where have you been? You passed the apex, you broke down the trader 2, and then you left for like 2 weeks. This is something I'm gonna talk about really quick, and I'm gonna show you guys. Is it happens, right? You guys saw me go down in the account. You guys saw me come back up into profit. And right now, just for the update for all you guys, we are break even on our Apex funded account, which I'm gonna show you right here. All right. So why haven't I been active? Well, one, my birthday was September 11th. So happy birthday. Some of you guys actually reached out on DMs to happy birthday, so I really appreciate it. You guys, as some of you guys knew from my previous vlogs, which is actually pretty crazy. So, you know, Nico and my friends from Jersey came down and we spent the weekend. So that was about from Wednesday to Monday. And then before that, yo, market conditions have been absolutely atrocious. Today is FOMC, today is Wednesday. I don't know if this is gonna go up today or tomorrow, but we have had the most atrocious markets I have seen since Alright, so I had to wait for the dude to leave. So loud. But anyways, so just like I was saying, these markets have been probably the worst markets I have seen since like, honestly, I don't even know. But we had an amazing summer, June, July, August, right? You saw our breakdowns, then you saw us passing the account. August was one of the best months of the year, actually, probably. And then September is the, for me, at least personally, everybody's different. And this is kind of something I want to talk about. For me, it has been probably the worst month of the year. It's probably the least amount of volume of trades that I've taken throughout the entire year. I've traded, today is September 15th, 16th, 17th. One of these days. Today is September, the week of September 15th, Monday. That's what I'm going to say. And I have taken in September about like 4 trades. 2 a week. Win, win, loss, loss, and we're just at break even on the Apex funded account. I do want to do something today. Excuse me. I do want to do something today. I kind of want to talk about a couple of things specifically in trading. One is actually a key to being profitable, and that's understanding these market conditions. I would have blown many accounts in the past trading bad conditions. 2, what makes bad condition markets. And 3, breaking stigmas of not trading, not your session, of not trading news, of not trading before FOMC and CPI and PPI. Bruh. Like, fuck that, all right? Like, literally, fuck that. You trade your strategy, and when you see your setup, you trade your setup, you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna break down. I have a beautiful trade that I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you what bad conditions look like. I'm gonna show you guys that not trading FOMC or CPI is bullshit, because I'm literally gonna go, today's FOMC, today I'm literally gonna go to the last FOMC a couple months ago and show you the bangers of the trade that we had, that kind of just, you know, don't listen to anybody, right? You see your setup and you see your A+ setup, you follow your rules, trade the markets. And then on top of that is understanding market conditions. Don't lose your accounts. When you, not losing money is winning, remember that. Not losing money is winning. So I'm gonna head on over here. Thank you guys for some birthday wishes. I'm back, regularly programmed, posting 2-3 times a week, all right? And hopefully after this FOMC today, we can get an injection of volume, and then we can begin and start September off the way we picked up on August, all right? So let's get it. All right, so we're over here. You guys can see that my desk is actually right over here, but we're gonna be chilling right here on my coffee table, right? So we're gonna go ahead and make me a little bit tiny down here, right? And we're gonna hop over in the charts over here, and you're gonna see a couple of things. One thing is that actually right now, pre-FOMC, today's the 17th, we actually do have a setup brewing. This is something I was waiting all morning for. You can literally see that we just ranged from 9:45 all the way until 12:30. We finally took out London lows. Anyways,
Actually, I don't really have to move anywhere from here, right? Just look at these markets, guys. Like, you know, we're talking consolidation upon consolidation upon consolidation, right? You get some volatility over here, right? And then, and then you reach all-time highs, right? And that's another thing in itself is you being careful around all-time highs, right? Before we reach all-time highs, we have it like the ugliest chop over here, correct? Even when you look over here, you have chop everywhere. There is no moves that are clear like there were over here, right? Like where you have this structure that's beautiful, right? You clearly had beautiful structure here. Like look at these moves that are just pushing one way, right? Instead, you get this nasty chop where you're just ranging. Price takes out, even on a basis of liquidity, price takes out this high and doesn't do anything with it and just continues to expand to the upside. You're not even taking any trades within the session. Once you do take trades within the session, you get this range and prices reaches all-time highs. Now you're in all-time high market, right? The problem with that is that trading at all-time highs is extremely difficult. So we've been having ranging markets. We've been at all-time highs on indexes, right, on S&P, and to be quite fair with you, that the ES, which I have liked a lot, has been actually a little bit nicer. But I've been really sticking with NQ, as NQ for this challenge has been a major money maker for me. So shout out NQ, right? Let me know what you guys prefer. Do you guys prefer NQES and do you guys trade YM, or do you guys trade Euro futures, right? Like the Euro futures and GBP futures. So let me know down in the comments below. So let me tell you guys something. Take these things into account when you take your trading, right? Just because you have a good week doesn't mean the next week's going to be good. Just because you have a good day doesn't mean tomorrow's going to be a good day, right? You have to recognize market conditions. I have my notebook over there where I journal every single day. Every single day what happened in the market, did I take a trade, and what happened. If I don't take a trade, I just write what happened in the day, right? And it's been no trades. Price is marking, price is ranging. Price didn't sweep any liquidities at all during session. Price reached all-time highs. Price dumped and didn't give us any entry, right? These are things that is okay. Don't get me wrong, it makes me frustrated for sure, because it's like, damn, well, you just really want to trade, right? You just really want to trade, and there's been honestly no setup. So this is something I really want to tell you guys is, listen, there's not going to be set up every day, and you have to recognize this. You have to recognize that every single day when you come into the markets, there are three options for you. You either fight. Actually, no, that's it. You either fight or you flight, right? You either fight the markets, you get in, you win or you lose, and you get out, or you walk away. Flight, right? You walk away, and no matter what, that's a win, right? You either win, you lose, or you break even, or don't trade. You have a 66% chance of coming out positive, right? Only one of those options, it leaves you in a negative, right? Losing, break even, win. So you have a 66% chance every single day when you come in, and then it's up to you to push the edge into your favor if you're going to continue to trade, right? So that's something I really wanted to go over. 2, news trading, right? Look at the USD news at FOMC. Don't trade FOMC. Don't trade FOMC. Why are you guys trading? And I'm not gonna name any names, not that it'll gain any traction because I'm a smaller creator, but then you get these influencers, right? And they're like, you're an idiot if you took a trade today. Oh, it's FOMC week. You're an idiot if you take a trade today. If you take, it's 2 days before FOMC, guys. Don't trade until Friday. And it's just like, trade your style, right? If you see if you trade New York and for some reason you can't fall asleep and you find yourself on the markets, and at London session 3 a.m. you get 3 a.m. Eastern time, and you get a beautiful setup, take that setup. Be cautious with stop loss, and that's really about it. And that's my take on that, right? Obviously, you're not going to get anywhere near the volatility as you do in New York when at that 9:30 open. So, but you have to. That's pretty much it. Take your setups, right? Take your setups. Let's go over the last FOMC, right? Let's just disprove every dumbass wrong that says that, right? And yes, even I believe even ICT says this. Don't trade, but yo, listen, do what you do, right? Go and do what you do. So let's, let's just mark off some teams here, right? You have your previous daily high, you have your previous daily low, right? Based on the daily time frame, I am gonna put a little consensus here, right? A little daily bias, and we're gonna go ahead and say that price is in a bullish state. I think price left these highs up here to get tapped into, right? Price is pushing higher highs and higher lows. Yes, we did get a huge dip right here, but we didn't break and create any new lows anyways, right? And then we get a nice daily candle pushing up. The next daily candle goes bearish, but that shouldn't scare you because I believe that that's just rebouncing your 0.50. If you don't know what any of this means, just remember that I do teach in the mentorship, right? It's a free sign up. Well, no, it's a free inquiry, right? The form's in the thing, in the description. You guys can email me. I respond within the day, right? So this is what I'm looking for, right? And then we're going to go over to the 4-hour time frame, right? Once I have my daily bias. I'm assuming I want to go long. I do think that these highs over here are going to reach. And then when I go down to the 4-hour time frame, what I really like actually now is that price has a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opportunity for me to go long. The reason being is because I could see that price is actually rebalancing 0.50. You guys know that this is one of my favorite setups. There's an H4 imbalance right here that it's also tapping into. Okay, and then as we go, prices continue to go long, right? This is actually really beautiful. This is a beautiful trade, right? So I have my daily bias with me. I have one of my setups, right, which is the EQ setup or a turtle soup. This is the EQ setup that I break down and teach you guys consistently, right? This is what made me have my profits on the Apex funded account, right? And then we're gonna go down to a lower time frames, unless I have another H4 fair value gap, but I really don't. Okay. Now this is where it gets really technical, right? Because this is something I don't ever really break down on my YouTube, is my entry models, right? It's actually how to enter in the trade, proper stop losses, proper targets. What am I looking for? And I'm going to show you right here that I actually do have a beautiful level right here, right? I'm going to have a beautiful level right here. And price right now is pushing upwards, right? Price rebounds EQ, price rebounds this H4, and then price actually hit this fair value gap on the 1-hour time frame. We're going to mark it as orange. Only thing I'm going to want is simply a retracement to a key area to go long, right? So one of my entry models, PD arrays, and that's either for value gap, an order block, a change in the state, so on and so forth. And here it's my order block, right? And we're going to just wait. Price comes down. We're going into 9 a.m. Price rejects my fair value gap again. Price rejects my order block. We're going to go down to the 5-minute time frame. Okay, we're going to go 5-minute time frame. Boom, boom, boom. Right? And now what we're going to do is get rid of all of this. Right? I have a lot of my confluences, right? But now you want to make sure that we have any liquidities that need to be swept for us to go long, and there is, right? And it's just these. The only thing I'm waiting for now, guys, is for this area level to get tapped into, and as it breaks above, we use our entry models and we go long. So let's just go right here. Oh shit, and there it is. Price comes down, price sweeps everything. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my favorite entry models, right? We have our key level right here. We're gonna make it white, right? Next 5-minute time frame is going to come up and reject, and this is usually where I like to wait now. If price is going to reject, it's gonna reject now. If price is gonna continue to push forward, we're gonna break above these candle highs, right? Or you can just wait until you break above this fair value gap. You're gonna set your stop loss below here, right? And we're gonna go ahead and target, the next highs over here, right? And let's just see how this trade, plays out. All right, this is going to be our entry. Let's go into the 1-minute time frame. All right, let's go to the 1-minute time frame. Price pushes straight into profit. This is beautiful. Price rejects, come back down, and price takes out all profits. And this to me is one of my. This is a beautiful setup right here. This is an EQ setup, and actually within it is a turtle soup. So this is two of my favorite setups broken down for you guys in right person, right? By the way, if you guys watch Gachi Akuda or any anime, you know, comment down or leave a subscription for us weebs out here. All right, so you know, and look at that. And the craziest thing is that this is at 10:30. This is 4 hours before FOMC, guys. Like, don't let anybody tell you can't trade, because that's just bullshit. Let's go over here now, right? This is something I actually noticed. Price takes out buy side, right? We are out of this trade because this is an area where price can very, very well short from. I noticed something, right? You actually have a 4 hour fair value gap out here that price just or a 15-minute 5-minute fair value gap that price just rejected, right? But what's more intriguing to me is see if we can get a sweep of this highs to go back short. Now, I can go and use the same entry model as I did, but I'm actually gonna go ahead and use simple price action, right? We're gonna go for a 2-to-1. The thing that just sold me on this trade right here is go for a lower high right here after price sweeps. I do not think that price is going to fail up here. Whatever profits I made on here, I'll take a quarter of it and send it on this trade, right? And then you can kind of just see right here that price is going to go our way and dump, right? Now look at that. Two beautiful trades. We have an EQ trade down here, and then we have a turtle soup trade up here, right? Price sweeps, turtle soups this trade. You can break above, creates that price action, and price drops. What time is it? It is 1:30. It's not even FOMC yet, right? Like, that's insane. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Yo, don't listen to people. These are my bread and butter setups that I'm showing you guys live, right? Like, yo, like, take your fucking trades, right? And then let's just go over to see what FOMC does. And this is what FOMC does. FOMC doesn't even give you a trade for me, at least. You know, there's nothing in here. There's nothing in here until 3 o'clock, and an hour later after FOMC drops, right? You know, what are you going to do? Get a sweep out of here? You know, that's not even valid. It just chops, right? So it just goes to show you that follow your plans, recognize market conditions. This is also a breakdown of 2 of my favorite setups in one video. And come join the mentorship, Discord, Telegram, trade breakdowns, everything in between. But seriously, on a serious note, guys, that's where I've been. We are back. I'm really looking forward to FOMC today, and hopefully Thursday and Friday we get some good markets. I want to break down to you guys, win or loss. And yes, we are at break even in the trade. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys learned something from this video. I'm back. I'm sorry for being gone. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. I'll see you guys in the next video.